Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna go here and make sure that I've got this on. Okay. Don't know why it's not flipped. There you go. Okay, so thought I'd hop on here and talk about some JOYTOY stuff because I just finally got my stuff from Locker Toys in the mail. I have the remnants of the Dark Side review that I did. So I'm gonna move Mr. Dark Side out of the way. We'll go ahead and we'll talk about some stuff, some JOYTOY stuff. So I plan on doing a review of these two sets as well. Man, that Dark Side's so fucking cool. Anyway, I plan on doing reviews for this set, the brand new JOYTOY First Legion Steel Spear set, and the JOYTOY Battle for the Stars Interstellar Hammer of Steel Interstellar Trooper 3-packs. I plan on doing reviews for both of these, but I figured I'd at least open them and see what they look like, and then compare them to some other stuff that I have. But the last JOYTOY set that I got was this set over here. This set right here, the Saluk Gold Legion 3-pack, which I want to review as well. I don't have to review it. I want to review it. So, but if you'll notice, this is the last. Excuse me. I think it's the Saluk Gold Legion and the Saluk White Flame Legion. It was those two packs and this pack right here were the last ones to have this clear see-through package where you can see the figures and that. Now they switched over to this package, which is okay. I really prefer the other one to this one, but if this is what we're doing now, then I guess it's okay. But we'll go ahead and we'll open up. I think we'll open up the Interstellar Hammer of Steel 3-pack, or as I just call them, the Hammer Team. So yeah, I ordered these, I think on, if I remember correctly, it was last Friday is when actually, no, it wasn't last Friday. I think it was the Friday before, I think, is when I ordered these, and I guess they were just that stacked with orders for the First Legion. Ooh, paint smells strong on the shit. Ooh boy. I guess we're just stacked with that stuff. That you know, with the Steel Spear team that I guess they got behind. So anyway, this is what the team looks like. Let me zoom in a little bit closer. I wish you could like click on this and it would zoom in, because that would be so helpful. So that's what your team looks like, and then on the back of the package you have all the guns, which it looks like some of mine fell out in transit. Not sure what the fuck happened there, but yeah, I guess that's what happened. So yeah, you have your hammers, your shields, your heavier guns, your smaller, compact, like SMGs or pistols, and then you have your helmets and your bigger guns. So yeah, it's cool. They got rid of the supply, the care package, airdrop things with these packs. So, because they're kind of going for a more futuristic night aesthetic with these, which I'm okay with, which is why I bought them, because I've been waiting for, you know, them to do shit like this, because yeah, this is right up my alley. And plus, when you have, you know, Fortnite giving you stuff like Ultimate Night, it makes you want more characters that fit in with that aesthetic. So I am 100% okay with that. So let me mute this because this is very loud. There you go. I forgot to change my name because I have another channel on YouTube, and that was what it was under. I forgot to change it because I went live with someone last Tuesday. So that was my fault. But I got all three of the guys out here, so I will be setting them up. So far, I really like the way that these look. I can't quite put where these designs are inspired by, but they look very much like power armor from Fallout, which is interesting because I've been wanting 1/18 scale figures with power armor, like from Fallout, but I guess Bethesda doesn't want to do anything like that, even though they seem to have no idea what the fuck they're doing with Fallout anyway. So I guess that makes sense. So go ahead and we'll open this and figure out what the hell happened to my what do you call it? What the fuck happened with these pistols or whatever these guns are supposed to be? Because, you know, it's like they packed them in here and then I guess something happened and the box shook or something and it just knocked them all out. So get the shields out. This isn't the first time we're seeing these shields. We saw these shields with Hell's Fifth. Yeah, I think it was Hell's Fifth, and then it was the Skull team, the Grim Reaper pack. Saw it with them too. Although, they gave us extra joints. They stopped, for some reason, JOYTOY stopped giving us extra joints. Because I guess they're feeling real confident about their plastics, but I don't know. I've only had one, actually no, I've had two JOYTOY figures break on me. I had one of the newer ones, the Pair on Patrol. One of them, I went to move her arm up and it snapped. So I had to heat up that and pull it out and use one of the extra joints to fix it. And then the other one was from the special group. His leg joint snapped, so I had to go in there and fix that. And that was when I just got the pack. That was like my first Locker Toys order ever. So that was a fun experience. But anyway, yeah, let me go up here. Let me grab, because I know I have one of the Hell's Fist shields somewhere up here. At least I thought I did. I do. Okay. Just need one from the Grim Reapers up here. I don't know where those went. People are falling off my shelf. No, stop falling. Okay, well, someone fell over. I don't know where I put those right now. There's one of them. So I think you only got one. I think maybe you got one of them. With the 3-pack, I'm going to have to check that. Make sure, because I'm pretty sure it might have been just one because of the captain, but let me. Okay, yeah, it was. So I got all 3 times the shield was used. It might have been used in the Mecha Cavalry pack, I think. But so this is what they look like. So as you can see, this one has a caution sticker at the top. It says power, caution, caution. This one has the Grim Reaper logo with the 2 skulls and the shield, and then it says caution. It has like a caution decal at the top, and it says punishment. And then this one just says warning on it, and it says nothing stupid on it. I am shocked. Because JOYTOY seems to have this tendency of putting stupid shit on their mechs, on their figures, and I'm tired of them doing this stuff. All right, it looks corny and it makes the figures look cheaper, and I don't like that. So please, moving forward, stop putting stupid shit on the figures, on the mechs. Stop it. As Michael Jordan says, stop it. Get some help. Okay? Stop putting the stupid shit on there. So anyway, that's what they all look like. These ones, this one I had to replace the handle with the harder one because when the Hell's Fifth first came out, they had the clamp here for the shield, and the clamp was real gummy, so it wouldn't stay. So they just taped the the newer replacement ones on there. So yeah, there's that. This one already came with it, I think, or I think it came with the replacement one too. And then this one, there's no replacement, so it's the right kind. I can't remember though. I think this one had the replacement one, but I don't remember. So anyway, you get 3 of those shields. They all have the one on it. So there's that. The hammers themselves are really nice. I like these. Anytime you get a Warhammer with a figure, it's always perfect. So that is really nicely done. I like that. Again, whenever I do the review, I'll get a little bit deeper into it, but just want to kind of do a little overview. So I like these handles, really nicely done too. So you get 3 of those as well. You do get extra hands, which is really cool too. And then you get 3 of these guns. 2 of them are the same, and one of them is different. One of them has what looks like a suppressor on it, and some type of scope. And then this one here, these ones are the same. So these kind of remind me of the LCAR 9 or the VMP from Black Ops 3. Is what those look like. If you cut, I'm pretty sure that's what these are based off of. Because if you cut this piece off back here, it's literally the LCAR 9. So maybe they're looking at stuff from Black Ops 3 too, which I don't blame them. Some of the designs in the game are cool. The story is kind of stupid, but some of the designs are really cool. So yeah, so you get 3 of those, and then you get 2 of these heavier rifles, which I don't really know what these remind me of. They kind of remind me of the Haymaker 12, but the Haymaker 12 has a clip that goes down there. It's more of like a futuristic AA-12, but I'm not quite sure what this is based off of. But I like it, and you get 2 of them, so you get that. And then I've been wanting this gun for the longest time because you had to get the double sickle team, which I'm gonna eventually get at some point. That one's on the list. I think once I get the girls, Hermione, Stina, and the Mecha Caliber Captain, that's going to be the next pack that I get. So this is the gun right here, though. I've been wanting this gun. You get this gun as the kind of care package weapon, and I like it. It's a big ass. It looks like it's a flamethrower, but it could also be a heavy machine gun. And I really like this. This is a fucking nice ass machine gun. Again, it may be a machine gun, it may be a flamethrower. I'm not too sure, but again, you can use it either way. And it's really nice. It reminds me of the machine gun because this back half here reminds me of the machine gun from Halo, the one that you can like rip off the turrets, and the one that George wields in Halo Reach. It reminds me of that. And then this front piece here reminds me of the flamethrower from Halo. So that's really cool. I do like that gun though. That's by far my favorite from the pack here. Now you get 4 helmets here, and I'm not quite sure why there's different helmets, because I'm pretty sure they were all supposed to have the same helmet. If I remember correctly, maybe one has like the captain helmet, but let me check real quick. Okay. So I've done some research. And it looks like these three helmets are the same, which had me a little worried because I thought they had just thrown in the same fucking helmet that they threw in with the 3-pack with Betty. But they didn't. It's actually a different helmet. So you get 3 of these helmets right here. Looks like this. It's okay. Again, it'll be better. It'll look better in the review. So you get 3 of those helmets, but then you get 1 of these helmets, which is kind of annoying because I'd rather have 3 of these helmets than 3 of those helmets because these look like Knight's helmets and these look like, I don't know, helmets. Like, why give us 1 of these better looking helmets and then just give us 3 of these? So that kind of sucks. So now I'm gonna have to choose who gets this helmet and who gets the other 2 helmets. So yay. So okay, so you get extra joints there. And we get some extra hands. We get a grasping hand. I think there's 2 grasping hands to hold the hammer, and I can only assume that they are 2. You get a right and a left set of hands. So you get 2 of those, and then you get a set of fists. Which is also, again, annoying because why not just give everyone, a set of fists, a set of holding hands, because they're all going to, at some point, hold the fucking hammers, and it would look dumb to have them hold the hammers with, trigger finger hands. So, that's kind of dumb. Or give everyone trigger finger hands, because maybe they want to use the guns or something. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. But anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll look at the figures here. So real quick, you got this dude that he kind of looks like Burt Reynolds. He's kind of got like a Burt Reynolds. Looks like Burt Reynolds to me. That is kind of funny. He looks like Burt Reynolds. So you have Burt Reynolds right there. This guy, which is also a new sculpt, which I can appreciate. Thank you for not giving us the same fucking heads over and over, like we usually get with the what do you call it? Like we got with the Hell's Fifth and the Grim Reaper squad. So that's really good. I'm glad about that. And then this head looks pretty good too. Again, I really like the armor. It's cool. Then you also get the jetpacks or the thrusters back here, but these don't move, so they're just sculpted the way that they are. You have all these vents and stuff. And then we also have the new articulated hands that are on ball joints, which I don't really know how I feel about these quite yet. I think they're okay, but I'd rather have the old hinge hands, if anything, because it was easier to swap the hands and stuff like that. So maybe they're going in the route that Figma's doing, where they have the ball joint hands. But anyway, that's what they look like. Let me pop the helmets on here. So we'll give Burt Reynolds here, we'll give him this helmet. See what that looks like. So that looks good. What does the other helmet look like on this body, though? Looks okay. Looks okay. I still would have preferred 3 of these, though. So go ahead and we'll pop these two on here, and that is really loose. Okay, so there's that, and then we'll go with one more helmet here. So there we go. So you got those two there. Then we'll go ahead and give them their hammers, because I do want to see what they look like with the hammers, because I did buy something that I wanted to incorporate with this team here, and maybe the steel spears, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be just mostly these three. Okay, that's probably, yeah, they did. They came in handy. They came in. I was sleeping, and then at 9 in the morning, I hear a knock at the door, and I'm like, oh, I guess it's FedEx. And whenever I got to the door, I was like, uh-oh, I think they left my fucking package again. And then I had to go on the porch or the balcony and get it. But yeah, they came in. The hammer team and the spear team came in. So I am right now swapping, or I'm going to attempt to swap the hands with these. I'm still not sure how I feel about these new ball joints for the hands. At least with the hinge hands, they weren't so annoying, and because they're so damn small, it makes it even worse. Because at least with Figma figures, they're not as annoying. It's like you need tweezers or something to fucking swap the hands with these. But I'm about to compare them to the Mech that I bought to go with these, which I've codenamed Reinhardt. Why is this hand not going in here? Jesus, these hands are giving me hell. They are giving me hell. It's almost done. There you go. So, how did you like your live stream experience that you got to have yesterday? It seemed like everything worked out. Okay, hopefully that fixes my issue I'm having here with okay, so these have the same gummy hands the other pack does. Interesting. Okay, well, this is what one of them looks like with the hammer in the hand. She looks pretty cool. I just wish that we got 3 of these knight helmets, because I like these better than these helmets. So that kind of sucks. Figured that's what we were gonna get, but oh well. But let me move these to the side, because I'm gonna grab the Mech real quick and see what those look like with them. I'm gonna have to move Matt out of the way, his happy self. I'm gonna have to move these over here and grab grab him off the shelf. Dun 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 dun. All right, so there we go. So we got the Steelbone Attack Mecha. Excuse the mess over here. I did that Storm Collectibles Dark Side review, and I didn't put everything back in the package. He said, "Don't know about YouTube's end of the deal, but kept showing me on my phone that the video was not uploaded on my computer, and everywhere else it was uploaded." Huh. Hey, what's going on, Cheetos? I'm just doing a little overview of these JOYTOY figures that came in. That's weird, because whenever I do StreamYard, it works. Like, it'll upload it, but it'll upload it in, like, really shitty quality, so you have to up it to, like, 720p. Because for some reason it uploads my streams in 144p quality, and my phone does not shoot at 144p quality. It shoots at 720 to 1080, and then whenever I edit it, it usually goes to 720 to 1080p quality. So, yeah, I don't know. And then ODC he streams a lot with the YouTube app because he has over 1,000 subscribers, so he's able to stream. But his videos always upload afterwards. So maybe it's something in the settings that it won't allow you to do that. I'm not quite sure. Usually it lets you upload it. Unless it's something in the settings, I'm not too sure. More JOYTOY. Yes, more JOYTOY Cheetos. And whenever Stina, Hermione, and yeah, just whenever those two come out on the 30th, I'll be ordering those two. Because those are the only two figures that I want besides the Mecha Cavalry Captain. And then once I get those three, I think I'm good. Because I'm not feeling the $114 1/18 scale mech that they did. I'm not really feeling it. So I'm not a fan of it. I don't like the colors of it, and it looks a little too thin for me. So and plus it doesn't come with a pilot. So you're paying $100 for a mech with no pilot. So, well, it's uploaded, but next time I'll check the settings. Oh, okay. So maybe it was a 24-hour thing where it runs through 24 hours, I think, probably to make sure that there's no like copyrighted anything in it. So that's probably why it took that long, and then they just uploaded it. But yeah, I don't like that new mech. And then the other two members of the cavalry are just kind of meh. But the Mecha Cavalry Captain's cool. She kind of looks like Scarlet. So I'm okay with that. But anyway, so we have the Steelbone Attack Mecha here, aka Reinhardt. That's what I've called it. I've christened it Reinhardt. And yeah, this is what they look like next to them. I think they look really cool. They're not quite that metallic silver, but they do look pretty cool next to them. So I'm glad that worked out, since this mech was going to go with this team anyway. So, because whenever this mech first came out, I was like, I kind of want to get it because I think I could use it as a character-wise. It could probably be for someone that's like a king or a warrior or something like that on the battlefield, and that's why it looks like that, because it literally looks like a knight if it was a mech, which is cool because there wasn't anything like this in Titanfall 2, at least that I remember. There wasn't any Titans that looked like this, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and then you can you can take these parts off of the hammer on the top, the hammer parts, and you can pop the arms off, and you can put those on, and he has like um, uh, fists, like hammer fists, and you can punch. But I just keep it as the hammer. So anyway, yeah, that's what those three look like. I will be doing a better review of those whenever I finish the Dark Side review, because I do need to finish it. It's a very long review. It's a very, very long review, so that's going to be fun to go through and edit that. I'm trying to find music that I'm going to put behind it, because there's this one track on the Man of Steel score that Hans Zimmer did that I really like, and I feel like it fits Darkseid. And then I might go through the Justice League Snyder Cut soundtrack for the score, and I'll go through that and see if I can find anything that'll fit. But he said I need a mech. Well, Cheetos Locker Toys they have mechs. Some of them are going to be harder to find. Like the one that's still on there, that's still my favorite besides this one, is this one right here, which is Echo. Or at least Echo can integrate into this mech, which is our AI. Like Cortana, she can kind of integrate into different vehicles and stuff. But this is the mech that I bought, that I wanted for the longest time. Which is going to be hard to see because hands and shit are in the way, but it's the God of War 86 mech. It's in white. It's the white version of it. And you get 2 swords, 2 guns, 2 missile launchers, and the missiles actually can come out of them. And you also get these 2 little ammo clips that stick on the side for the guns, because you can take the ammo clips out. Yeah, I don't use the other gun with it. I do have the other gun. It's right here. But yeah, see, this is the other gun that comes with this mech. So you can actually dual wield it. But I just have them with one. Or I guess her with one. But yeah, how many do I have? I only have 2 mechs. I only have 2. They haven't made a lot of them that I really want. There was one. There was the Pongu mech that came out, I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago. It came out, and that one's hard to find because it was an older mech, and that one came with a hammer too, like a Warhammer. And I think that was the only one. I used to have 4 of them. The first one I bought, I sold it to Strident because he was looking for that one. And in that mech, the hand broke on me, and I had to wait a couple of months for JOYTOY to send me a new hand. So I got the new hand, I replaced it, and Strident bought it from me, and he was able to fix it up. He had to super glue some joints and put clear nail polish in some of the joints, because the joints on one side, the ratchets were nice and tight, and then on the other side, the ratchet joints were worn out, so it wasn't really 100% stable on both sides, so it would fall over or something, but he was able to fix it. So he has that mech in his collection, and I think he has the Pongu mech, he has the Sealbone, or not the Sealbone, the Dual Swordsman, which is the one that I had. He has the Steelbone attack mech here. He has God of War 86. And I think he has another mech. So he has like probably 4 or 5 mechs. I only have 3, but I only use 2. I might sell my other one. I think the steel bone armor mech that I have. I might sell it. It's the gray one with the bigger gun on it. I may sell it. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't have the pilot for it, but I may sell that mech. We'll see. We'll see. I think I still have the box for it somewhere. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it, but let's trade. I don't know, Cheetos. What you got to trade? Trade me that. What do you have? What do you have that I don't want? I don't know. You trade me a Mezco for it. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But anyway, yeah, this mech is pretty dope. This one, I think. What did I pay? I paid 60 for the first one that I bought. No, I didn't. The dual swordsman I paid 100 for. I think is how much I paid for it. Or maybe it was like 120, I think is what I paid for that one. The second one I bought, the steel bone armor, I bought that one for, I think, 60. And I think I bought this one for 67, the God of War D6, and then this one I paid, I think it was 80 or 90 for it, because I won it for 70 and then I had to pay shipping and tax. So I think it was like 89, I think, or something like that. It was like 89 or 98 or something like that for this mech. But it was worth it because it's one of the cooler mechs, and when it sold out on Locker Toys, it sold out. Some McFarlane, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what you have, and I'll think about it. It's on the table right now, so I don't know. I don't know if I want to get rid of it or not yet. We'll see about that. We'll see. So yeah, Interstellar Hammer of Steel team, or as I call them, the Hammer team, or the Knights. The Knights are cool. I like them. I think they'll fit in. Well, actually, they look like they fit in really well with the other team that I got, which was the Saluk Gold Legion. This was the last pack that I bought before I got this team. So I kind of wish that they would do a pack of just, see what I mean? I fucking hate these hands because they're so, the hands are kind of shitty. They're like really soft and not that hard plastic, so you kind of have to push on the hands for them to tighten so that they can hold their weapons. Which is really annoying. But anyway, you have your knight, you have your queen. Well, at least for me, it's a queen and two knights, and then the king will be the ultimate knight. That's what that will be. Come on, come on. There we go. With his awesome fucking warhammer. So we'll see about that. Alright, so yeah, that is what that looks like right there. You got your king, you got your queen, and you got the knights. Now the queen, I don't have a name for her, but the queen is what will be my universe for these three. She comes with the staff It looks okay, you know, but it's a little small. It's a little on the small side. It's not a huge staff like these. It's like real small staff. So she may carry this, but I'd rather her have this gigantic fucking Final Fantasy Monster Hunter sword, because this sword is really cool. My problem is that no one, not even Ultima Knight himself, can hold this fucking sword because the handle is so thin. I'll turn her to the side so you can see it. That sword right there, that is like a Buster sword, and it's fucking awesome, and I hate that none of them can hold it. It's that right there, that Buster sword right there. So dope. Do I still have the bath parts? Yes, I think I have them somewhere. I have them somewhere. I need to figure out where the fuck I put them, but I do have the bath parts, I think. See, the head's right there, arms right there. I don't know where the torso is. So you said you needed the torso piece, or you needed the arm and the torso? Because I know I have the arm up here. I just need to figure out where I put the torso. But I have it somewhere. I know I do. I have it somewhere. So, yeah. But it sucks because and they can, the White Legion, that White Flame Legion, can any of those hold that huge sword? Like in the Knights, or I guess they're Demon Knights, but can the Demon Knights or the girl hold the sword? Because I know she comes with 2 swords. And then they both come with some type of sword. Some Thundercat swords. But I don't know if any of them can hold the Buster sword or not. Or just the torso, the parts that came with my. Okay, I'll have to look around and see if I can find it. I know I have them. I just don't know where I put them right now. They're somewhere around here. I'll do some looking around and see if I can find it. But yeah, I don't know if the White Flame Legion, if the girl can hold that sword or not. But anywho, that was the Interstellar Trooper Hammer of Steel. Even though I feel like it should just be called the Steel Hammer 3-pack. But now we're going to be looking at the first Legion Steel Spear, which is the newer pack that came out. So this is the newer pack that came out. I don't know where there's my X-Acto knife, so go ahead and we will open this. This is with the newer packaging, which I don't know why they keep changing their packaging so often. I guess it's to fit different lines. Wow, they really... There we go. Yeah, these are like plastic wrap, so I guess the boxes don't get damaged. Paint smells weird on this one. So we'll go ahead and we'll open this right here. I'm going to move my Saluk Gold Legion over here. I promise you, they'll get their time to shine. They'll get their time to shine. I just need to worry about Darkseid's. As he falls off the. So the 2 guys can. Okay. So that's kind of weird that none of the, because the 2 knights here, they can barely hold this. At least this guy here, he can't hold this very well. So because the hands are so, what do you call it? gummy. But anyway, this is the First Legion Steel Spear team. Which we're gonna look at, which are also knights, and these are held on by Velcro. So when you open it, you can't even see any of it. Hang on, I got you. So you have the picture up there with the 3, and then you have the 3 knights in there, and the accessories are in the back. So I don't know why they keep changing the packaging so often, but apparently they do. Need to keep doing that. And then on the back, you just have pictures of the 3 of them right there. So, okay. So, yeah, I don't know why they keep needing to change the packaging, but apparently they do. I don't even know if these are part of if they're still part of the Battle for the Stars stuff or what, because I'm pretty sure the Gold Legion is. Well, I'm not sure about these. Okay, so now that we got that out, we have our 3 knights in there, steel spear knights. They'll be flipping on the back. We get 3 helmets. We get 3 shields, 2 rifles, 3 pistols, 3 swords with 3 staff pieces make the spears, and 6 extra hands. So very, very, very nice. So we'll go ahead and I will open this, but I will mute the mic because crinkling of hard plastic is very loud. Okay. So I am in the process of taking everything accessory-wise out of here. So I already watched Woodman's review on this, so I already know there is a issue with one of the helmets with this pack. Which I'm not even going to try to fix until after the review. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'll clear this on the floor there, and we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at the Spear Legion. So we have our 3 steel spear knights here with their awesome fucking armor. I really like the armor for these. It's very nicely done. So, as they all try to knock each other over. So, look at this guy. I'll see if it can focus. So he looks pretty cool. I do like the armor though, because you have the magazine pouches and you have just the knight armor. Or well, I guess these aren't really knights; they're more Spartans because they have the little Spartan logo on there. So these are more of Spartans. So I like that they have these big freaking thrusters on the back of their armor. and all the vents and stuff, and that looks awesome. So there's this guy. There is this guy right here, which I kind of like this face. He kind of looks like, and you'll get who this person is. He kind of looks like Dexter Loomis. You know that big dude that looks like, oh fuck, what's his name from Seven Deadly Sins? Escobar. He kind of, whenever I see him on any clips of NXT, I'm like, he looks like Escobar from Seven Deadly Sins, where he's got like the really thick mustache and he has like the slicked back hair. It's really funny. So yeah, he kind of looks like Dexter Loomis, aka Escobar from Seven Deadly Sins. So there you go. But these look really nice. I really like the way that these look. They look good. They look really good. And something that's cool is they have these little grenades on the side right there. So I genuinely like that too. So these look really cool, and nothing feels like it's gonna break. So then we have this dude here, which is, he's looking very grouchy, very mean. This one, he actually has wrinkles sculpted in his forehead. That's actually kind of cool. I know this camera's, or at least this awful fucking quality is not going to catch it, but if you can see it in the light right there, he has a wrinkle detail. That's awesome. It's really cool. And he's got a little man bun in the back. He's got a little man bun back there, but you can't really see it, so. But yeah, so there's those, the knights, and then we'll take a look at what they come with here. So in terms of weaponry, we have 3 pistols. I don't think we've gotten these before. Which they like space pistols. I can get it to focus. So that's what those look like. So you get 3 of those, and they have holsters that these go into. Get this gun, which I haven't seen before yet, which has like a spike at the end of it. So it's got a gun and a spike, so I guess you can shoot someone and stab them if you run out of ammo. So there's that. And you also get this gun right here, which I haven't seen yet either. Or actually, no, I think I did. It does come with the, I think it comes with the Spear Team, if I'm right. Or not the Spear Team, the, okay, yeah, so this is the same gun that comes with the Hammer Team back there. This one's just painted all the way. So there are those. Those are the weapons in terms of the guns. Now we get into the shields. So you get 3 of these shields, which are really nicely done. They have the Spartan logo on them. And these are, they just hold them right there and they clip in. So something similar to the old shields that we got with the Grim Reaper team, Hell's Fifth, stuff like that. Except instead of them being this way, they're this way. So they have them vertical now instead of just horizontal. So as I drop it, good job. Good job, 112. So there you go. You got some really nice shields. So you get 3 of those, and then of course you get into the actual spears themselves. So you get 3 of these. You could use these as swords if you wanted to, because they just pop on and pop off of the staff. So you have those, and then you get 3 spears right here, which are actually sculpted. Actually have the bottom of the spear actually sculpted, so there's that, and then you just place it on there. It fits on there really tight. And that's what it looks like. The spear actually is a relatively good height in terms of like figure. So yeah, you get 3 of those, and if you wanted to, you could just, okay, well, this one might be stuck on there. Okay, yeah, there you go. It just took some force, so it's on there pretty good. But yeah, you just pop it on there and you can pop it off. So yeah, you get 3 of those, and then you get a bunch of hands. So you get 6 different hands. So you looks like, if I can find them all, because they all scattered all over the place. So you get a set of grasping hands, or opened hands. And I got stuff in my hands. So you get a grasping hand there, so that you can hold. You can 2-hand one of the weapons, or 2-hand the spear if you wanted to. You get a, looks like you get a set of trigger fingers. I don't know if it'll show it. So you get a set of trigger fingers, and then you get a set of, I don't know where the hands went, or I'm guessing, yeah. Guess that it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where'd the 6th hand go? Oh, there it is. It's all the way over here. So it looks like you get 1, 2, so you get 3 trigger hands. 2 are, or all 3 of them for the right hand. You get a set of, or no, you get 2 open hands that are for the left, 3 for the left. Okay. So no actual like full sets of hands, like where you would have a trigger finger for the right and the left, grasping hand for the right and the left. So you just have 3 left grasping hands and 3 right grasping hands. And that's what those look like right there. So that's pretty much all the hands you get with this pack. And then in terms of the helmets, these are the helmets that you get, which I'm like, wow, these are the Hammer Team helmets, right? So you give 2 of the you give 2 of the Spear Team these helmets, but you couldn't give us 3 of these helmets for the Hammer Team in case we just wanted these. So you have the red for the visor there. It's really nice. Looks like gunmetal gray with dry brushing of silver on there for the helmet. So that's really nice. So you get 2 of those, and then you get what is personally my favorite, and I wish that we got 3 of these instead, considering that these are Spartans. We get a helmet for the captain, which is a Spartan helmet. So you have the red visor, you have the plume at the top, and it's really nicely sculpted. My issue is is that with these helmets, I'll grab the dude with the mohawk, I'll grab Mr. Dexter here, Mr. Dexter Loomis. So it fits on there. You just have him looking down all the time, because what happens is this piece back here, this little tip right here, it hits up against this armor back here. So instead of it sitting flush like this, like where he's looking straight up, it's that piece back there is resisting it, so he's looking down. So he's just stuck looking at a down angle. So if you do get this set, what you'll have to do is you'll have to trim this bottom part of the plume right there. You'll just have to trim that a little bit, and he'll be able to look up more, because it's just this little tip down here that's hitting up against the back part of the thrusters here, or this thruster pack. So it's hitting up against this, and that's what's going to resist you from having him look up straight like that. So you do have that issue with that helmet, but with the other helmets, nope, that's not even the same helmet. But with these helmets, they fit just fine because there's nothing on the top hitting anything back here. So yeah, so let me grab the one of the spears since I have one put together, and see what that looks like. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, any concerns, let me know, because we have just covered the 2 packs that I just bought and got a week later, I think. Or, well, it wasn't a week. Maybe it was like a couple of days. It wasn't too horrible, but yeah, that's what the spears look like. So any questions, any concerns, any comments from the 4 people watching? Thank you very much, 4 people. I appreciate that. If you have any questions, anything like that, let me know. Man, I tell you, the dark side is so cool. I have him standing. Oh, I had to stretch there. I have him standing on the top of my shelf where I keep all my superhero figures, and I have him like holding Wonder Woman up in a very aggressive way, and he's so fucking tall. He looks very imposing. That may be my only Storm Collectibles figure that I buy because I'm genuinely that happy with him. Since I can't get Bane for some reason, no one has Bane. That wants to sell him for, 120. I think was the most that I was willing to pay for him. So no one has him for that price. But yeah, he's fucking awesome. But yeah, I guess I'll put the rest of the helmets on these guys as a wait for any comments, anything like that. And are you still here, or did you have to go back to? Did you have to go back to? Wow. Or did you have to go back to work? Because I'm pretty sure I caught you at a bad time. I'm pretty sure. That's weird. Why is this? What figures are you looking forward to this year? I am okay. So in terms of domestic figures, I'm looking forward to the McFarlane DC Multiverse Snyder Cut figures. I have the black suited Superman, Flash, and I think that was the only 2 I pre-ordered. I think I still have Cyborg sitting in my cart, but I may wait until they hit the stores to get those. I think I have John Stewart on pre-order too, and he comes out I think next week on the 1st. So that'll be my first Green Lantern that I have in my collection. So I have waiting on those. I have Terry Mcginnis that I want to check that out too. I have the Build-A-Figure version, which if anyone needs that part from that collect and connect or build and collect Joker Batman robot thingy, let me know, because you can have the Build-A-Figure, or you can have the piece to build him. I just want the figure and the accessories, but you can have the part. So I have that, and I have the other version, the regular one. But in terms of import figures, I'm waiting for the Revoltech Bakugo to come out. I pre-ordered that through Nate, through his shop, so he'll hopefully be letting me know pretty soon whenever those come in, so I can pay off the rest of that, and then go ahead and get him in hand, because I do have the Revoltech Deku and I have the Revoltech All Might. I didn't review All Might yet. At some point I want to, it's just there are other things I want to review first. I did review Deku, and him and All Might were my top two. They were my number one picks for Figure of the Year last year. And yeah, the Bakugo is going to be really cool. He'll be way more articulated than the Figma version, and he has more expressions and stuff like that. So that'll be cool. The only other import figure I have on pre-order is the Figma Major Makoto. A and I think we both pre-ordered her around the same time from SAC 2045, because I don't have a Major Makoto, and the version from what was it called? What was that movie called? Standalone Complex. That one and the one in the all black kind of suit that she has. Those two are extremely expensive. I think they go for like 100 plus on eBay. So they're pretty hard to come by, because it's been a couple of years since Figma's done the Major Makoto. So this one will be pretty cool. She has the extra torso, so if you want her with the jacket or without the jacket, you can do that. And she looks cooler. She's from that Netflix 2045 series that they're doing, which I haven't watched it yet. I just mostly like the Ghost in the Shell movies and not really that type of stuff. But yeah, those are the only two import figures that I have on pre-order this year. And then I hate you so much, Cheetos. Cheetos has gotten me on the damn wait list for the Mezco Wonder Woman. So that may be the only Mezco figure I get this year. That's the only one that really interests me. That, or if the Supreme Knight ever goes back in stock, I'll probably get him. But yeah, the Wonder Woman's probably the only one I want, because she has the badass spear and she has the battle axe and the sword of Athena. And she has a really cool cloak. But my issues are the magnets in the gauntlets to put the bullet effects on. I don't think those are going to hold up very long. And that's what Andy and I were talking about on Sunday. I don't think that the magnetic effects are going to hold up too well with that Wonder Woman, because the magnets don't really hold up, or magnets themselves don't hold up too well. even though they're the strongest magnets, they won't hold up on figures that well, because eventually they'll kind of die out and they'll lose um, the strength in the magnets. It'll die out, and then after that you're kind of fucked. So I'll probably never use the um, bullet effects on her wrists. I'll probably never use those. So although Andy did the Revoltech Wonder Woman, did she just have ports and the gauntlets to plug in the bullet effects? Because I'm pretty sure the Revoltech Wonder Woman had the bullet effects too. But I can't remember because you were the only one that I knew that got that Wonder Woman figure. And then you had that dude leave you an entire novel in the comment section about his complaints with the figure, which I thought was really funny when that happened. But yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, I think those are the figures that I'm looking forward to this year. Maybe the AEW figures, but again, considering how hard it was for me to find them, and with Cheetos and Timmy and BX helping me out and getting them, I wouldn't have been able to find a lot of them, because once they hit down here, it was just, they were just gone, like gone. Like you had to be there at 7 in the morning when the store opened, or you weren't going to get either any of the figures, from the wave, or all of the figures from the wave. So maybe if I can find Series 4 this year, we'll see. Bullet effects or pegs. Okay. Yeah, see, they could have just, I feel like maybe they could have just put in maybe a peg system for it instead of just doing the magnets. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me just thinking that way, but I'll never use the bullet effects with that Wonder Woman. She'll just always have the axe or the sword or the shield, or the spear. And I'm curious to see what she'll look like next to Darkseid, since I have the Storm Collectibles Darkseid, which I can't stop talking about that figure. It's so fucking good. I was really nervous when I bought him, because I was like, knowing how other people have had like really bad past experiences with Storm, I was like, I'm gonna get him and I'm gonna take him out of the box, and like his arms are gonna fucking fall off, or the neck peg is gonna snap, or something's gonna happen. But nothing has happened so far. He's held up pretty well. He's a very stable figure for a, what is he, like 9.7 inches tall, so almost 10 inches tall, I think he is. So he's a pretty stable figure, and a really nicely sculpted figure. So I'm very happy with how he turned out. So and then I think the other figures that I'm looking at getting is I think maybe the Series 2 Halo figures, the 3¾ inch ones. The only two that I want from Series 2 is the Air Assault Spartan and the UNSC Marine, because that one actually has a face, and I'm pretty sure I can swap some parts around with those and get different looks. But the Air Assault Spartan pretty much uses the same body from this figure right here, which I have turned into a custom character. Or I'm working on turning it into a custom character. I have a bunch of parts from Marauders that I need to order, but I'm waiting for them to get caught up so then I can order it, because otherwise it's going to be like a 3 week to a month delay until they ship out my stuff. So yeah, I'd rather just wait. But this is how it's looking. So yeah, it pretty much uses the same body, I think, with a different head and a different arm on this side, I think. But everything else is pretty much the same, which I don't mind because yeah, the air assault is one of my favorite armors anyway. So I'm okay with that. So if I find a couple of them, I'll definitely try to get as many as I can to put aside for custom fodder or something to use those for. But yeah, this character here, I think she'll be pretty cool. She's very inspired by what's her name from oh, I'm gonna have to look it up on YouTube and figure out her name. But Moonshine Animation. He has a series that he does, and there's a character that is a really badass character. Like, she's a hunter killer, so she's kind of like a bounty hunter. So she'll hunt down people and she'll kill them and get money from them. And she has like a whole bunch of cool guns and stuff. And she builds her own gear and shit. And she has a daughter named Potato, who's this little Russian girl that also has guns. And yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. I can't remember what it's called. The animation's called. I always forget the name of it, and I don't know why. But the scores, he has the episodes or the shorts from it, and they're all stop motion animation. And they're really well done stop motion animation too. So he has those, and then he also has the scores for the scores that he uses for each animation. So, but anyway, that's what I'm working on right now. So I don't want to give away too much until at least I figure out what I'm going to do with her. But yeah, I really like customizing these Halo figures. They're just really easy to customize. Like, the last one that I customized was this one here, which is Spectre. So this is what she'll look like. This is an updated version of her. So she has the Spartan armor. And yes, I did actually paint this little skull on the helmet. So I painted that. I painted the little skull right there and added these little clips, these Spartan clip or it's magazine pouches there. I added the, what is it not focusing? The knife right there, and then if you flip it on the back, she has the two holsters with the G19s, I think is what those are. With the extended mags. So yeah, at some point it's going to make sense why, well, I already have it established on why she's in this armor, but how she fits in and how the other Spartan that I have painted fits in, I'll have to work on that. But yeah, that's what she looks like, and they actually stand relatively scaled with each other. So I really like it. So thank you to Jazzwares for. Well, actually, no, it's not a thank you, okay? Because you can't even put your damn AEW figures on the pegs all the way. So shame for that, but thank you for giving us 118 scale Halo figures, because for like $10, they're actually pretty cool. So you have to get, so this one comes in a 2-pack with an Elite, and then this one comes in a single carded release. So this one's pretty easy to find, and this one should be relatively easy to find too. At first, both of them were kind of hard to find because people were buying them up, and now no one's really buying them until Series 2 comes out, and then they'll probably buy them again. But yeah, this 2-pack for the longest time was so hard for me to find. I had to go to, I think, 2 Targets to find it. And I magically just walked into the Target and I looked at the section and I was like, wow, they actually have all 3 of them. They have all 3 packs, and they had this one, and I was like, yep, I'm gonna buy that. And then I accidentally lost the gun back here, this gigantic fucking, forgot what it was called, some type of hydro gun or something like that. I lost that gun and I couldn't find it, and I found it. So some of the 2-packs though, you get some pretty cool guns with and some cool accessories, and then some of them, you know, they're kind of meh packs. The 2 that I have though are the Chief Bruton and the Master Chief, and then this pack with the Blue Spartan and the Elite. Although something I hope in the future with the Halo line is that we eventually get these right here. We get these as single carded releases, because I will buy the fuck out of these if they ever get single release figures. The Cheap Bruton, I reviewed this 2-pack. You already know my thoughts on him. I will buy the hell out of these for real, because that's the only way you can get the gravity hammer in the game, and figure-wise, this is the only way you can get the gravity hammer, because they haven't done weapons packs or anything like that. And I gave him this sledgehammer from some like creator wrestler, Triple H or something like that, I think. But he's awesome, and he's so like imposing next to other figures because they scaled him right. So when you have him next to a human, he's still way bigger than them. So yeah, so I guess Halo, possibly AEW, maybe WWE. It depends, though. It depends, because if they do show a Shotzi Blackheart figure with the mini tank, I'll buy it. I will buy it. I will pre-order it. If it's a ringside exclusive, I'll still pre-order it. That's the one time I'll do that for my girl Shotzi. But if we're talking like regular release figures, maybe the Ultimate Edition Edge or the Macho Man, even though I really hate those damn ab crunches so much. I hate the ab articulation on them so much. I hate them so much. That's so fucking terrible. But maybe the Macho Man, maybe the Edge. Got my import figures already sorted out. And yeah, so any other questions? Otherwise, I'll go ahead and I'll end the stream here, because I've already put you through an hour and almost an hour and 30 minutes worth of hell over 2 JOYTOY packs. So if there's any other questions, I'll go ahead and end it here. So I'll wait a few minutes. If any other questions come up, I'll answer them. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and I'll end the stream here, because I feel like I've talked enough today in terms of JOYTOY stuff. But I will say, if you look at all these packs, they all look really nice together. You have your Hammer team back there, you have your Spartan right there, and you have your Gold Legion over there. They all look really nice next to each other. So if you're trying to build some type of universe where all 3 of these fit in, they're going to look really nice. Well, let me check here real quick and see if maybe I missed something. Don't think I missed anything. Okay, well, if there's no other questions, I will go ahead and I will end the stream here. We have gone an hour and 30 minutes, almost an hour and 31 minutes to be exact, on this stream. So I feel like this is a good place to cut it off. Expect a review for the Storm Collectibles Dark Side up hopefully by the end of the week, and then I will probably sit down and review one of these 3-packs and to give you my thoughts on that. So anyway, go ahead and check out the last video that I did though, and let me know if you like that kind of mix up of the audio and the gameplay, because I do have gameplay recorded. I was telling Cheetos this yesterday. I have gameplay recorded, so if you ever, if you like videos like that, then I can definitely do more of them where I can talk and then just have the gameplay in the background as I'm talking over it. So anyway, with that being said, thank you very much, Hot Cheetos, for popping in. Thank you, Allende. I know I probably had you caught up in something as you were probably doing something, and I popped on and messed up your concentration. But anyway, I'll end it here. And thank you again for watching.